Greetings. This is Paul the Poke from PaulthePoke.com. I'm going to continue with a series we'd started a little while ago, Sacrificial System Rejected. Focus on the left hand today. And so, for those of you who are new, the framework for this series was from an article that was posted by Yehuda Frank at allisrael.com, Forgiveness, Yom Kippur, and the Messiah's Atoning Sacrifice. So just to give you an idea, this is what the article looks like. Link provided here. And so you guys can check that out. Read the article. Here's what it looks like at allisraelnews.com. And there are four proofs that support God rejecting Israel's Yom Kippur sacrifice. That's the idea of the article. And so got me to thinking about several other things. And those four, the lot of the Lord was in the left hand. We're going to talk about the left hand today. Crimson strap remained crimson. Western light was out. Doors of the temple were open in the morning. Pretty amazing when we take a look at this within the context of how it happened historically. So, the last time we talked about casting lots, and it is interesting, and as a reminder, the first time the concept of casting lots is noted in the Bible is in Leviticus. And this is where directions are provided for the high priest during the Yom Kippur sacrifices. So it's here's the law. This is what the high priest needs to do. Oh, by the way, we're going to talk about Yom Kippur sacrifices and the miracles, the incidents that occurred for 40 consecutive years, focus in and around the sacrifices by the high priest during the Day of Atonement, or Yom Kippur in the law. As part of the fall feasts and the festivals. So again, the lot of the Lord was in the left hand for 40 consecutive years. It's documented. It happened. A couple of different versions of the Talmud bear witness to it. Now, according to tradition, now this is not anything noted in the Bible. We're not going to base things based off tradition, but it is curious. According to tradition, as documented by Frank, when the lot was cast in the right hand, it was a favorable sign for the nation Israel. For 40 years, the lot was cast in the left hand, not favorable, unfavorable for Israel. Now, history would confirm unfavorable conditions were on the horizon in Israel's very near future, from when this started taking place in approximately 30 AD. And in 70 AD, Jerusalem was destroyed, the temple was flattened, the Jewish people were dispersed from the land. So, in this particular instance, there was a 40-year warning. Hey, trouble's coming. Now, biblically speaking, we're going to focus on the right hand. The right hand is a place of honor, a position of power, presence, and authority. Hebrews 1 verse 3, who being the brightness of his glory and the express image of his person, and upholding all things by the word of his power, when he had by himself purged our sins, they're talking about Christ, sat down at the right hand of the majesty on high. So there's an example on the right hand of majesty. Majesty's right hand. In the verse below, God the Father is talking to the Son. God the Son, Psalm 110 verse 1, the Lord said to my Lord, and that Lord, all caps, Yahweh, Yahweh says to Adonai, sit at my right hand until I make your enemies your footstool. So again, it's a place of honor. It's a position of power, presence, authority. And the reality of this is, ultimately, God the Father is telling Israel, hey, my right side is taken. His name is Jesus Christ, and he is the high priest of Israel. And you think about that from the time of his death, burial, resurrection, and ascension into heaven. He's been on the right hand of God the Father for coming up on 2,000 years now. And there's no sense for the lot to show up in the right hand, because Jesus has taken God the Father's right hand. Hebrews 8 verse 1. Now the main point in what has been said, we have such a high priest. Yes, Jesus is a high priest who has taken his seat at the right hand of the throne of the majesty in the heavens. And then Jesus himself makes the proclamation in 14 verse 62. I am, said Jesus, and you will see the Son of Man sitting at the right hand of power and coming with the clouds of heaven. That has yet to happen. But when he does, you will see him approach from the right hand of God the Father. So this is a short one. Next time we will take a look at the crimson strap remaining crimson and the significance of that. And just to give you guys like a little idea where all this is going, we're going to take a look at the statistical probability of these things, 1 year for these four things to happen. What are the odds of that? Then in comparison, what are the odds of this happening for 40 consecutive years? The numbers are mind-numbing, just nuts. I mean, there's only one answer, and it's God. So at any rate, if you enjoyed this, please feel free to share with others at PaulthePoke.com. This will be categorized under Paul the Poke and primarily at Sacrificial System. So, short one. Appreciate y'all taking the time to follow along. Hope you're having a great day. Take care. Bye.